Welcome to Exporting As-Builts. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to configure and export a set of as-builts for your project. As project administrators, we may easily generate a set of as-builts via Autodesk Build's as-built export tool, including RFIs, submittals, and sheets. Once that's done, we can export them for use in handover packages or other third-party requested deliverables, to onboard a new subcontractor, or to obtain building certificates, to name a few use cases. Before we begin, let's make sure we're in the correct product. Click Settings in the side navigation bar and select As-Built Export. This is the As-Built Export log. Any previously generated as-builts live here. From a navigation perspective, we'll see the date the as-built was created, which team member it was created by, when it was last downloaded, and the download link for these previously generated exports. Down here, we can also see how many as-builts were created in this project. You may notice that there is no option to manually delete generated as-builts. They'll remain in this log for 6 months before being automatically deleted by default. To create an as-built, click Create As-Built. In the Create As-Built dialog, we'll select details to apply to our as-built export. For now, we may configure the as-built to include sheets, RFIs, or submittals by using the checkbox to select or deselect options. We may also choose to include or exclude specific options within each of those selections. If we click Edit under Sheets, for example, we may pick which sheet versions we'd like to include. Do we want all sheets or current sheet versions only? Additionally, we can decide whether to include all markups, published markups, or only published markups linked to RFI references. When we're done making our selections, click Done. If we click Edit under RFIs, we may choose between including RFIs, regardless of status except when voided, or including closed RFIs only. Click Done. Finally, if we click Edit under Submittals, we can decide between including all submittals, no matter their status, except when voided, or including closed submittals only. Click Done to save changes. Once we've configured the as-built, we'll click Create. As soon as a zip file of PDFs organized into folders for our selections is generated, we can click Download Zip to download the as-built to our computer. Links between RFIs and sheets are included as local URL links in the PDF. Any photos linked to an RFI appear as thumbnails in the PDF. Any files linked to an RFI will be downloaded and included in the RFI folder. We'll receive an email letting us know that the as-built is ready for download. This message includes a link directing us to this as-built export log where we're allowed to view and download previous exports for up to 6 months. In this lesson, you learned how to configure and export a set of as-builts for your project.